Welcome to Eat Up, my fine food-loving friends. That's right, it is me, the real Mayor of Port Richey, the world champion of Florida, the Florida world champion, if you will, baby, Don Stugots. And today we got something really cool for you, baby. Bone broth. This is by request, this recipe. I have a little group on Twitter that I belong to with my friends Kara and Curl and Rondo and Zach and a couple other people whose names escape me just for the second because I'm a little old. I forget stuff. I don't mean it. But bone broth, we were talking about it the other day, right? In our fit check-in club that we got going on. We were talking about bone broth and the benefits of bone broth, and I was like, let me make it and see how the hell it comes. Spoke to a couple other friends of mine in a food group, and we were talking about it, and someone gave me a recipe to try. So we're going to be trying out some bone broth. So I'm going to just hand over my Florida World Oh my God, this World Championship belt is so heavy. When you're the World Champion of Florida, you need something to distinguish yourself and stand out from the crowd. And that's what you got right here, the World Champion of Florida. This belt I won this belt in a cooking contest in Rio de Janeiro, baby. It's heavy, Jen, be careful. Bone broth. What the hell is it, right? So, it's pretty much just bones. It's like a soup broth, but you know like a soup stock you cook for like maybe 4, 5, 6 hours? Bone broth you cook forever. It cooks forever. I started making this thing back in 1983. We're just going to eat it now, right? So look, I got some bones from the Publix, the nice man at Publix, right? Look at those, look at those. I told him, you know, don't give me like Fred Flintstone bone. It's not going to fit in the thing. And he's like, I think you can handle it. I'm like, I could, but, you know, come on. I can't have it so big that, you know, your mom gets jealous of this thing, you know? Look it. Right? So we got some nice bone. Look at the marrow. The whole point of this is that it gets the marrow out. All that marrow is going to come out and just be delicious. Look, you got some marrow right there. Ooh, I think I was married to that one right there, right? One time or another. Right, so we got bone broth. Let me just rinse my hands here. Thank you, sorry. Right, so we had the bones in the slow cooker. I'm gonna put my slow cooker to high. Now, if you have like an Instapot, you gotta follow the directions for your Instapot. I'm doing it on a slow cooker. I like a slow cooker. I don't have an Instapot. I don't want an Instapot. I like slow cooking. I like that this takes time to make. Just like my pulled pork took 8 hours, right? And now we got some pulled pork, cauliflower, fried rice here going on in the wok that we're going to be enjoying in a couple days, right, for dinners, right? Because, you know, meal prep. It's all about meal prep, right? And some people ask me, like, me, Stugots, you look like you lost a little weight. What's the trick? The trick, it's meal prep. Knowing that you have your meals planned for you for work, right? For work alone, right? I work 3 nights a week. If I know I have dinner those 3 nights, that's nights I'm not grabbing something bad to eat from like a cafeteria that has bad food. Or I'm not grabbing something from a fast food joint, right? Which is bad for me, right? It's stuff that I'm controlling what I eat, okay? And it's a little bit of portions too. I do need a bigger portion. There's no lie about it. I'm not going to lie and be like, oh, I just have a little bit. No, I get the bowl, right? You see this bowl that has the vegetables? This is my bowl. This is the bowl I have cereal in. This is the bowl I eat ice cream out of. This is my Mamma Mia bowl, right? This is what I have my spaghetti out of, right? When we sit down to dinner, when we're having, you guys saw the pictures of the keto chicken palm and the zoodles or the veggie pasta that I made from Ronzoni. This is my serving size. So I need a little bit to fill me up. So having something like this wok, and again, it's just for you know, explanations. My wok. This is what I'm going to eat. That's my rice right there. That's no one else's. I got to make for everybody else. That's what I need to keep this machine fueled, right? It's a tank, baby. And, you know, I work out hard, and I got to replenish. So having food with me definitely helps, all right? So back to the bone broth. Bone broth takes about 24 to 48 hours to cook. It's the other reason I like the slow cooker. An Instapot, probably 4 hours. I never use it. I'm not familiar with it. So this I know I can go to bed or go out, like we're going to be out to the bar in a little while. It's going to be okay. Nothing's going to bother it, right? It's plugged in here. It's on the cooking surface that's used to being hot because it's a cooking surface. No problems at all. So what do we need besides the bones, right? We got a couple boners in there. I got my bowl, and it's got 4 stalks of celery cut up nice, right? We got an onion. It doesn't matter if you use a white onion, red onion, yellow onions. They don't matter, right? You cut that up nice and rough too. We got 4 carrot sticks, right, for Bugs Bunny. And we got 2 heads of garlic peeled up and cut in there, right? And it's all rough cut. All rough cut. No fancy cuts. We're not worried about julienne it. We're not worried about slicing and dicing. It's all rough cuts, right? The other thing we got to put in here is just a little bit of pepper. How much? A couple. A little bit. A couple pinches. Right? And we got some salt. Right? Now you guys would hit the like button, you're seeing food. Right? Some salt and pepper. Salt and pepper's here and we in effect. Want you to push it, hey? Right? We got it right there, right? We're going to take all that, we're going to put it into the slow cooker. Covering up the bones. Alright, just like this. And I'll show you guys in a second. Don't worry. You aren't missing out. Let's just go like this. See, look. Now you hit the like button because you're seeing some foods, right? You hit the like button. See, everything's in there. Then what we're going to do is I'm going to take a pint glass. There's no shortages of pint glasses in our house. I'm going to fill it with water. And I'm going to fill it with enough water, so I might have to put like 3 or 4. Just enough so that everything's covered. Not perfectly submerged, not floating. Just at the top of my highest point of whatever's in there right now at the top. We got the vegetables, right? Another way you do this, you could liquefy the vegetables and then you got to strain it like a couple times to get all that pulp out. And that's fine too, you could do that. So right now I got 4. Oh no, that's 3. We're going to do 4 right now. Alright, just like that. And I'll show you guys again. Nothing's floating. It's just nice. Right? It's just there nice. Nothing's floating. Right? No floaters. No floaters, no upper deckers. Alright, we'll take my lid. Put the lid on. Oh, doesn't that smell nice? Oh, that's going to be good. Alright, I got the slow cooker on now high. Okay? I'm going to watch this. Once it starts to bubble, you put it to low. Alright, so in about 3-4 hours, I'm going to stir it and I'm going to put it to low. Okay? At any point in time, I'm going to check on this like every couple hours. If I think it's like reduced down, I'm going to put a pint glass of water in. And I'm going to do that until it's done. But honestly, you're going to go to bed, you're going to go to work, you're not going to be there, so it's fine. Nothing bad's going to happen to it. If it reduces down too much, you just put some water in, and it just means you got to cook it a little bit longer. 24 to 48 hours, right? How are you going to know it's done, though, Uncle Stugots? That's what you're going to ask me, right? If you look at that bone, and the way you saw how I showed you, it's got all the gook inside, right, the marrow. If you can look at it like this, like it's, you know, the tube for paper towels, that's how you know you're done. If that bone is white, like bleached white, not white with that little red tinge like you just saw. If it's like a bleached white, you know you're done. And then you strain it, you know, with a strainer into a bowl. You let it cool. You put it in to your mason jars or whatnot, and here you are, right? What are the benefits? The benefits of bone broth. See how like this I made my rice, right, with some pulled pork? I use bone broth for the cauliflower rice, just to give that cauliflower rice some liquid to cook in and some flavor. There are health benefits to it. A couple articles I read. The collagen that's in it helps the skin. Ladies, you want that nice skin, you want that firm, right? You don't want to have to put Botox in and then you walk around like, or you walk around like, and then someone says a knock joke and you're like, I'm laughing. I'm laughing, I swear. I swear I'm laughing. Or you always look surprised. You always look like someone just jumped out of the closet at you, right? You don't want that either, right? So the collagen is that. People with joint pain have been known that their joint pain, the inflammation starts to go down a little bit so they can move a little bit better. That's not gone. It's not a cure. It's just studies show that helps. Me, I work out a lot and I do a lot of repetitive motions, moving patients around and whatnot. I start to get that pain. This helps. There are people who drink this in the morning before they have coffee, right? As their coffee's brewing, they'll have like a little 4 ounce, or like a little shot of it, right? And then they have their apple cider vinegar, and then they drink their coffee. They just, and there they go, right? Some people have Jack Daniels, some people have bone broth, right? I gotta turn this down a little bit. It's bubbling up just a little too much. And then there you have it. Just like I said, 24 to 48 hours. You take it out, you put it in a strainer, you let it cool, you got it in your jaws, just like this. And there you go, you got bone broth to do whatever you want. Like next time I barbecue, or actually next time I make sauce, I'm just going to throw some at it. It's all in how you ingest it, it doesn't matter. It's going to bring tremendous amount of flavor to whatever you're cooking, and it's going to be good for you. You know what I mean? You could drink that from the bones of patients or your parents. If you wanted to suck bone marrow out of your parents, they're going to be loving it, because they're going to be like, what else are you taking from us? You're taking everything from us. You take our soul, right? So there you go. Bone broth, very simple. Menu, it was a recipe by request. I showed you guys how to use it. So bone broth, if you're doing keto, you're doing the paleo, you're doing some caveman type eating, you're going to want this, right? So I'm going to wrap this up, because I am the world champion of Florida, baby. I am Don Stugots, and we're going to wrap this up. Check us out on YouTube at youtube.com/Don Stugots, and on Facebook at facebook.com/The Eat Up Show. I am the real mayor of Port Richey, Florida, Don Stugots, saying until next time, keep banging, baby! Hey, how you doing? That's right, it's me, it's Don Stugots. Thanks for watching our latest video. So if you like what you see, hit the subscribe button. This way you get alerted to when we put out a new video. And make sure you check out all our other videos, including the other series that we do, kitchen hacks, day drinking, eat out, whichever you want. Keep banging it!